Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. And today we want to go over subtracting integers. Subtracting integers. But before I go over that, I want to go over what a term is. And when you're dealing with algebra, you'll hear that term a lot. You'll hear the word term, okay? And what it means is it's a number or variable or a product of a number and a variable. And they're separated by pluses and minuses. So you're probably like, Mr. Will, what are you talking about? What does that have to do with adding or subtracting integers? Well, a lot of times the term is what I want you to look at. So I don't want you to look at whether you're adding or subtracting or not. I want you to look at the whole term and always think you're adding. So you're going to look at the whole term and say, okay, I am adding this term. And then once you realize that, you go to say, oh, same rules from adding integers apply. Same sign, find the sum. Different signs, find the difference. So I just want to identify what a term is. So here's an example here, but let me show you examples on what we're actually using today. Hi. So here you have some problems here. You've got this -6, and it's a term. You've got this -6, but what I want you to do is look at this whole thing as a term. So here we have -6 plus a -6, as if the pluses are always embedded there, okay? And just look at each number as a term, okay? I'm going to skip number 8 and come back to it, but number 9, you got the 8, which is positive. Even though it has a plus, so it's a positive. And this 4, instead of saying -4, it's plus a -4 if you look at each one as a term, okay? So let's take a look at this first example, and I'm maybe clear up a little bit more of what I'm talking about. Alright, you see how I got this -6 and -6? They're each their own term. So what I'm doing, even though there's no plus sign, I'm going to add these two together. So I look and say, alright, same sign, find the sum, right? So since they're the same sign, I find the sum. 6 plus 6 is 12. And since they're both negative, leave it negative. Now, here's one on number 8 when it's a little different. You got these two minuses, but these are the only ones where it'll be different. And what you're going to do is going to kind of sort of consider it multiplication. You got these two negatives together like that, just make it positive. So negative times a negative is positive. You're going to take those two minuses and make it 1 plus. So now it's not -8 plus 6 or -8 plus a positive 6. If you look at them as two different terms, -8 plus a positive 6. So then we come over here to our table and we see, all right, I've got 6, and since it's -8 plus a positive 6, different signs, find the difference. I subtract. Take my smaller number 6, go down to 8, and then come over to 2. Right? And since the 8 is bigger, we're going to leave it as -2. So that's one little change there. When you got those two minuses, make it positive. Okay? On this next example, we've got 8 plus a -4. Different signs, find the difference. So I got 4. I got 4. I come all the way down to where I see 8, then go over, and I know it's 4. But you know 8 minus 4 is 4, right? But it comes out the same. All right, let's take a look at a few more examples. All right, so I got -5 plus a -7. Same sign, find the difference. Sorry, same sign, find the sum. So when I add them together, I get -12. 5 and 7, 12. Now on this one, we're going to do -3. We'll change it to plus. -3 plus 6. Different signs, find the difference. Right? So I go to 3, go all the way down to 6, and then go over and get 3. All right? Same thing here. I'm going to put these two together, so that's going to end up being 2 plus 2, which is 4. And that's it. That is subtracting integers. I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.